Have you ever looked at a photo on Instagram and thought, wow, what camera did they use? And then you find out they just used their phone, the exact same phone you have in your pocket right now. It's frustrating, right? You pull out your phone to capture a sunset, or a nice dinner, or your dog doing something cute, and it's blurry, or it's too dark, or it just looks digital. A lot of people think the secret is buying the newest, most expensive phone every year. But I am going to let you in on a secret. It's not about the gear. It's about how you use it. I have seen incredible, award-winning photos taken on phones that are 4 years old. Today, we are going to change the way you shoot. I'm going to give you 5 specific tricks that will instantly make your smartphone photos look professional. We aren't going to talk about complicated technical terms like ISO or shutter speed. We are just going to talk about simple adjustments that change the game. But before we dive in, I am really curious, what phone are you currently shooting with? Is it an iPhone, a Samsung, a Pixel? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, grab your phone, wipe off the screen, and let's turn you into a pro photographer. Trick number 1 is actually 2 tiny tips combined, but they are the foundation of everything. I call this the 0 step because you have to do it before you even open the camera app. First, clean your lens. I know, it sounds so obvious. But think about where your phone lives. It's in your pocket, in your bag, or in your sweaty hands. The lens is covered in lint, dust, and fingerprints. If you take a photo with a dirty lens, lights will look like smeared streaks, and the whole image will look foggy. It looks like a bad dream. Before you shoot, give that lens a quick wipe on your shirt or a soft cloth. You will be shocked at how much sharper your photos look instantly. The second part of this trick is about perspective. Most people take photos from chest height. Why? Because that's where our eyes are. But chest height is boring. We see the world from that angle every single day. To make your photos look professional, you need to change your angle. And the best way to do this with a phone is to flip it upside down. Turn your phone so the camera lens is closest to the ground. This allows you to get the lens practically touching the floor. It makes puddles look like lakes. Trick number 2 is the one that separates the rookies from the pros. By default, your phone is smart. But sometimes it's too smart for its own good. It tries to make everything in the photo bright and visible. But bright doesn't always mean good. Sometimes bright just looks washed out and boring. Here is what you do. When you frame your shot, tap on your subject to focus. You will see a yellow box or a circle appear. Next to that box, there is usually a little icon of a sun. Do not just take the picture yet. Put your finger on that sun icon and slide it down. Watch what happens. The shadows get darker. The colors get richer. The bright sky stops looking like a white blob and actually shows clouds. This is called lowering the exposure. Professional photographers do this all the time. It creates drama. It creates mood. It makes the photo look cinematic rather than just a snapshot. Of course, don't slide it down so much, just slide it down a tiny bit until the highlights, the brightest parts of the image, look crisp and colorful. Trick number 3 is about composition. Composition just means where you put stuff in the picture. Beginners almost always make the same mistake. They put the subject right in the dead center of the frame. While center shots can be cool, they often feel a little static, a little bit like a passport photo. To look professional, we want to use the rule of thirds. Imagine a tic-tac-toe board drawn over your image. Actually, your phone can draw it for you. Go into your camera settings right now and look for an option called grid or grid lines. Turn it on. Now, when you take a photo, try to place your subject where those lines cross. If you are taking a portrait, put the person's eyes on the top horizontal line. If you are taking a landscape, put the horizon on the bottom line, not in the middle. This makes the photo feel balanced and interesting. It guides the viewer's eye through the image. It's a simple psychological trick that has been used by painters for hundreds of years, and it works just as well on your smartphone. This might be controversial, but I'm going to say it: turn off your flash. Seriously. Unless you are intentionally going for that vintage 90s disposable camera look, the tiny LED flash on your phone is ruining your photos. It's too small, it's too harsh, and it comes from the same direction as the lens. This flattens out your subject. It makes people look like ghosts, gives them red eyes, and makes the background disappear into a black void. If it's dark, don't use flash. Instead, use night mode if your phone has it. It keeps the shutter open longer to soak up light. But the real pro tip is to find better light. The best light in the world is free. It's a window. If you are taking a selfie or a photo of your food, do not do it in the middle of a dark room. Walk over to a window. Turn your subject so the window light is hitting their face. It makes skin look great and food look delicious. If you are outside, aim for golden hour, that are right after sunrise or right before sunset. The light is low and golden, and it makes everything look expensive. Good light beats a good camera every single time. Nothing screams amateur like a blurry photo. And usually, blur comes from your hands shaking. Most people hold their phone way out in front of them with straight arms. This is unstable. Your arms are heavy levers, and they will shake. Instead, I want you to adopt the T-Rex pose. Tuck your elbows into your ribs. Hold the phone close to your chest or face. Use both hands. This turns your upper body into a human tripod. So, there you have it. If you practice these 5 things this week, I promise you, your friends are going to start asking you what camera you bought. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on gear. You just need to master the tool in your pocket. I want to know which one of these tricks was new to you. Was it the upside-down trick? The exposure slider? Tell me in the comments below. And if you have a secret trick I missed, share it. Let's help each other get better. Like, share, and subscribe for more tech videos every weekday.